Always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Draymond Green.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense. So
the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Hero. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. We can expect more of a methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on a shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Pass to Ware. Wiggins with it. Now, here's Adebayo. At 3 off the mark. Butler passes to Hield. Outside, Green. Here's Jackson Davis. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. On its way from Curry for 2. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Rozier kicks to Adebayo. There's Hero with the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Rozier the pass to Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game coming after a loss against the Jets.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. How do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
And here is Curry following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Hero. Adebayo with the ball. Headed by Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Butler with the ball. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And here is Hield. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Hero. Pass to Adebayo. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Back to Curry. There's the triple. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Wiggins drives in. Where? He nails it, and we're tied up.
Nothing to force here. Wiggins patient, and he found the open man.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Robinson's checked in for Miami. And here's a check of the 2K leaderboard in the top rebounding shooting guards of the past 10 games. Terry Rozier, 4th.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Well, the effort plays are very important. That's what these guys do. Like you said, the rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot can sometimes make the difference between winning or going home with your tail between your legs.
Now, here is Robinson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Has to wear. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Green with the rebound.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. The Heat trail by 3. Robinson up top, defended by Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Ware kicks to Hero. Shoots over Curry. Shot's good by Hero.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. changing it up here. And here we can check out the story for Bam Adebayo.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
.130 left in the first quarter. Pass to Pajemski. Now Butler. He can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Miami trailing. Burks on the wing. From the arc. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Golden State now. Outside Butler. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's good from long range.
I love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. You know he's not going to let the opposition get the best of him.
Wiggins passes to Burks. Payton against Wiggins. The tray. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Here's Pajemski. 29 points for him last game against Utah.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Adebayo. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Now here's Payton. Pass to Santos. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the Heat shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then there's Payton. And it's Santos in at the power forward position. Now Burks after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And Burks is good for 3. Burks has got the lead up to 2 now for Miami. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
And the first one drops. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
He's off on the second. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
The Warriors trail. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Now, here's Curry. After the miss from Kyle Anderson. Payton kicks to Curry. Takes the three. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Curry's got 9.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Jackson Davis comes in for Looney, and it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. Heat also with a sub. Highsmith is checked in. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Jovic. Jackson Davis defending. It's rebounded by Golden State. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
The Warriors lead it. Hield dishes to Curry. Shoots over Burks, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Hield. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, those mechanics and that kind of time, that's pretty stuff from Steph Curry.
Robinson finds Burks. There's the pick to stop the drought, and it's laid up and in by Anderson.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Santos. No scoring in this one. Clock at 4. Curry can't get it to go.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Burks. Fires the 3. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. On the wing, Hield. Guarded by Robinson. Hield kicks to Curry. Top of the key, Jackson Davis. To the paint, outside for Curry. From outside the arc. Again, Curry missing. Miami trailing. Burks looking around. Here's Highsmith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Anderson a screen on Hield. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. On the floor. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. The Heat 3rd.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Here's Hield. After Tyler Hero's bucket. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Hield can't hit. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Hero, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now, here's Rozier. 20 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Bajemski with it. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And it's Wiggins missing. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Hield. Plays it up and banks it in.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Bajemski. On the wing, Green. Now here's Butler. To the inside. Jackson Davis.
Yeah, I I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. It'll be the Mavericks against the Celtics in Boston. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Warriors.
The defensive effort has been the difference. They're determined, they're creating tough shots. Their intensity level hasn't been matched by their opponent.
Can't score, can't win. Simple, Dr. O'Neill.
I would agree, Professor Ernie Johnson.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Here's Rozier. He has yet to score. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Adebayo, Hero out there with Rozier. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5. And the basket by Rozier.
Pretty reliable from outside. You got to get a hand up on Rozier from that area.
And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career, but his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Curry. Looking to get it going. Curry getting it done inside.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Has to Ware. Outside Hero. A 3-pointer, no good.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's Curry outside. Miami grabs the miss. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Here's Rozier. That's good from 17 feet away. Rozier's got his second basket of the night.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his 3-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Their hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
The first one falls.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
And so Butler nails both of them. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Stats for Stephen Curry. He's been a factor for them over the last month, putting up about 22 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Rozier kicks to Adebayo. Hero on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Over Green. Again, Adebayo missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the Warriors miss again. The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Rozier. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside for Curry, and he's going up for the alley-oop. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Floats it up for Adebayo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Healed the pass to Butler. Over Wiggins. And it's Butler missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Wiggins.
Yeah, I think there were some toughness questions around Andrew Wiggins. Not anymore. This guy has become a pretty gritty player.
Butler feeling out a bit. Second chance shot. And Ware pulls it down. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Miami. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors leading by 3. Outside Butler. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Back to Butler. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Butler's got 7 points here in this quarter. 1:41 left in the third. Pass to Rozier. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Rozier's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Heat.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. Number 5, the Warriors.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Butler on the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Santos. No good from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Down low. Burks kicks to Robinson. Anderson with the ball. And it's blocked. And here we go. It's Butler. Shoots over Burks. Butler attacks in transition.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Robinson against Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Now Pajemski. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Butler finds Payton. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Burks with it. Looney on him. Burks can't get it to go. Here's Pajemski. Misses the 3. Outside Robinson. Over Payton. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Then there's Payton. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Santos in at the four-man position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. There's a good screen. Pass to Jovic. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And here is Payton. Inside. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Jovic, no good. Warriors leading by 6. Podziemski on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. From deep. They get the rebound. Looney. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Burks. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Pass to Looney. And the layup falls. Looney's got 4 this quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Here's Jovic. Now Burks. Robinson passes to Jovic. Back to Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. Burks can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Podziemski. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. Adebayo with a screen on Hield. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Curry on the wing. Three-pointer, Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
To come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Curry with the 3. He can't hit that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Highsmith's shot is off.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And Bam dropping another dime. Never shy about sharing the ball.
Warriors leading by 8. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Well, he's making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. Curry on the wing. Green kicks to Hield. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Butler loves the three-point look.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Hero. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Looking to end his cold spell. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
Hero passes to Wiggins. Here's the 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jackson Davis. Hield with it. Outside Butler. Over Wiggins. Butler, no good. The Heat trail by 11. Rozier up top. Jackson Davis defending. From downtown. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Adebayo. Rozier's got 15 points here in the second half. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Butler kicks to Hield. Rebound by the Heat. And here is Hero. Over Curry. Hero no good. Rozier against Butler. Pass to Hield. Three-pointer. And Ware pulls it down.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Now here's Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. That was a hard-nosed win for you tonight. What was the difference?
The energy in here from our fans, from us, and then we just guarded. I think whenever we guard, we're really hard to beat. We got guys that can score the baskets, but we got to continue to guard.
Yeah, you shut off their water down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.